In our last Bible study lesson, we learnt about how Paul compares Mount Sinai and Mount Zion to two women in the Bible. Mount Sinai was compared to Hagar, a slave girl in the house of Abraham, and Mount Zion was compared to Sarah, a free woman and the wife of Abraham. At the age of 75, God gave a promise to Abraham that he would have a son, and Abraham believed. But around 10 years later, Sarah decided that the only way the promise would be fulfilled is through another woman. She told Abraham that he should have a child with Hagar, the slave girl. And so Hagar bore a son who they called Ishmael. Ishmael is described as being born by flesh in Galatians 4:23. After this, God gives a promise to Abraham that he will have a son through Sarah. At the age of 100 and Sarah 90, they had a son who they called Isaac. He is believed as being born by promise in Galatians 4:23. Paul compares Hagar to Mount Sinai, representing slavery. Her son Ishmael represents the Israelites who were born as God's people through flesh. Mount Sinai is the old covenant, which was obedience to the law by works, not faith. The Israelites were in bondage of the law and believed that following the law made them perfect before God. But if anyone broke any law, they should be put to death. But the law could not make anyone perfect. Sarah is compared to Mount Zion, representing liberty. Her son Isaac was born through faith, representing all who believe. Mount Zion is the new covenant, where all who believe have liberty from the curse of the law. After the death of Jesus Christ, all we need to do is believe in the blood of Jesus to be perfect before God. No works, only faith. As it says in Galatians 5:1, we have freedom now because Christ made us free. So stand strong. Do not change and go back into the slavery of the law. So Jesus delivered us from bondage to the law through his death on the cross. If we go back to the law, we go back to slavery and lose the freedom we have in him.